When you say video content marketing, it's very easy to get overwhelmed because it has a lot of technical details. And that's another difference that we have. We approach it from the video SEO perspective. It's not just let's create the video and put it out there and they will come. That doesn't work, unfortunately, because video has already become very competitive. You need to look into the tactics, the SEO. You need to have the right custom thumbnails, the right SEO video titles, the description, the linking strategy, the sharing strategy. There's a lot of stuff that goes in. And that's where people get very overwhelmed. So we want to take a step back and we can take all that away for a client. So let's start with a strategy, video content marketing. How do you execute that in the easiest, best, simplest way? And there are two things that work really well right now. One, you probably have a blog, which is SEO optimized, has your best ideas, it's evergreen. So take that, convert that into videos. There are many statistics out there. There's research that says that the same exact blog, if you take that and you have it in video form, it has 50 times more chance to be on the front page of Google search results. That's huge, which means that right now, if you're posting a blog, nobody's going to see that. You're much better off taking that and converting it into video. We've noticed that ourselves in our business. I'm creating blog posts all the time. Nobody has ever said, oh, I saw your blog post, let's talk. But they see on my LinkedIn or on YouTube, they see my videos and they say, I saw your video about XYZ, that made a lot of sense. Can we talk about this? Can I learn more about this? And that was like converting your blogs to videos, why you should do that, or your white papers to videos, whatever. So one idea is blog to video because you already have the script of the video. It's already scripted. You can go in front of a camera with a teleprompter, or you can hire an actor to do that remotely. And the second one is video podcasting. Podcasting, everybody's noticed, it's a huge trend. Many companies I talk to, they already do podcasting. And what you realize is that podcasting doesn't work the way you think. A company, especially a B2B company, doesn't do a podcast because they think they will connect with their audience and they will have thousands and thousands of downloads. I was talking to a company that does B2B podcasts, and they said within a year, especially in the B2B space, you're lucky if you have 100 downloads, which is nothing. However, where does the podcasting get its value is because you're interviewing potential clients and channel partners. So the value of the podcast is not in the reach, it's in the connection. It creates a very strong one-to-one connection. If I want to talk to a VP of sales at Salesforce or a J&J, there is no way I can call them and connect with them. However, if I have a podcast that they're interested in, I can say, I'd love to pick your brain and share with my audience your thought leadership. So you put them on a pedestal, you stroke their ego, you bring them in a network of other people who are similar to them, and that works very organically. So you can create a very good business relationship that way. And you shouldn't think about it in the way that, oh, I'm building business relationships. Be more authentic than that. Look at your client base. See who they want to hear from, who has the same problems, and then reach out to them and start creating a podcast that solves problems for your clients. So you have to be authentic. Don't approach it as, this is a potential client, I'll bring him on the show and convert him, because then you become very sales-oriented, and that comes through. You have to have passion about solving these problems. You find the people who have solved these problems before, and you interview them and get their insights. And that way you bring in the right people, you grow your audience, and you form relationships. Another benefit of that is that you tap into their audience. When I post my own videos on my LinkedIn, I get 500, 600 views. That's a good video for us because these are very high qualified views. However, when I interview the CMO of a great company, I will get 3, 4, 5,000 views because I'm getting exposed to their audience. And their audience, one, I can bring more people to interview from their audience, or they could be potential clients. So you have a lot of side benefits. So podcasting is very, very important, but video podcasting is taking it to the next level. You can use Zoom, you can come to a studio, you can do interviews. It's video podcasting, you will connect at such a deeper level. It's so much more powerful. We do that for ourselves. Usually we spend 15 minutes, we warm them up, we connect with them, they ask about our business, we ask about their business. That makes a much better conversation in the interview. Then in the interview, they're very relaxed, we make them look good, and then they have a great high value asset, a video that they can share with their audience. So they get tons of value, and we build a great relationship, and then we share a lot of that value with our audience.